creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody can throw it to. It'll be second down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Second down after that incompletion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
On third down, going up top. Buying some time. On the move, he fires. And incomplete on the deep ball. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy that's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 score.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Leaves it with the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. To the air, it's Milroe, buying some time as he moves left. And that pass picked off. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
And that is a play that this kid is going to learn from, and they're going to coach him up to never do that again. A righty cannot roll to his left and throw it back into the middle of the field. Your accuracy goes way down. Your timing is way off. It is just too easy for the defense to come away there with the pick.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Surging forward on the sneak. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half.
42 Spider.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Caught the defense offside. That penalty obviously will be declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they take advantage of spectacular field position and move it 24 yards. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. His defense needed this bad.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Howard. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
He's going to get loose. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. They go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Going airborne. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jet sweep trying to get the edge. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Okay.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Cobra.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll start this drive firing. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Right down the gut of the field. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Now adjusting. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to...
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish. Here comes the two-point try. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. On first down, here comes this offense. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line getting set on second down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
On the set.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down.
Get set. Get set. Ready.
He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they've tied it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we might be headed for overtime. Every play magnified in the fourth quarter, and you just get the thing tied up, and the kickoff goes out of bounds to give up field position.
Ready up.
First down for this offense. This defense will try to keep everything in front.
Come on, set.
They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Back to pass, it's Howard. Extending the play. Wiggles free. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for second down.
Here we go.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab. It's Ibuka. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two,